begins in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Ready. Black Ultra. Striker, 3-3.
First play, and Young is going to throw it. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark it down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Just the first quarter of tackling is so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about a season-open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And it will result in a fresh set of downs.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball, let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. On second down, Young. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It's Young on first down. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Throwing on second and long. Young. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a third and long.
White. Ready?
Throwing. Young. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this will remain a scoreless game.
I'm about to say something that seems really obvious, but you hate to see your kicker miss on the opening drive because now you're starting to wonder what goes through his head. Is that going to affect him the rest of the game? Is he going to be able to bounce back? You want to show confidence later? What's going to go on with him right out of the gate with a miss?
Yeah, chance to grab the 3-0 lead here at home. Instead, we remain scoreless. Now a second down throw for Vick. Being chased out left. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point.
19 Tiger, 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Forced out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Vick's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as the tackle made at the 31-yard line. Here's Michael Vick. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Well, sacking on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming.
Here we go. Start.
Throwing, Vick. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
19 Lions. Rig alert. Rig alert. Left thing 19.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Vick's going to change the play. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Play action now. Vick. And it's caught. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Vick now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think I didn't know that one before he ran into. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Calvin Johnson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Let's go now.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Young. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
10 seconds. Slide blue. Blue striker. Claude red. Set.
Young to throw it. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Young. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. First down now, but that clock rolling. Young now from the 50. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. Now Young. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Ready?
Here's Young from the shotgun. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Edo blue. 6. Mega.
From the shotgun, it's Young. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Well, the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Down to the 25. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On 3rd down, Vick. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. Now he's free to midfield, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And did he have enough? He did. He kept it online and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Oh, I think the Panthers have got it. They did. Carolina football.
Come on,
the Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Black shot. Bang. Hut.
Inside give to Dickerson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Young to throw. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Dickerson trying the right side. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. When we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
52 blaster. Set.
Back to Dickerson here on second down. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
They'll try to throw now. Young. He'll buy some time right. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers.
Touchdown, Panthers. Calvin Johnson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have cut it back within a score. Extra point forthcoming. And that'll make it 13-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Vick's throw complete there to Johnson. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Vick readies to throw. This complete to Jones. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Dickerson on the handoff. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
On the ball. On the ball.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Here we go.
This is 2nd and 8. Now here's Young, sliding out of the pocket. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet. but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Hustle! Cut 19! Cut 19!
To throw, Vick. Complete. It's Johnson. On the move past the 40. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Calvin Johnson. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Drop 60, drop 60.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
43 rail. Claude Ray. Set.
Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And quickly, they get to the line. Here's Eric Dickerson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Yeah, it's a 4-yard loss. Really sets him back now for 2nd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
2nd down, Young. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Black Ultra. Ready.
3rd and long for Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he iced this is down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Well, yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Ready.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Red, yellow, 52 blaster. Tito blue. Set.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Ready.
A first down carry for Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance, and then they end up winning this game. Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Hasn't had his best game running the football here tonight, but hey, that's a critical spot right there to convert on 3rd down, and he did it.
And the lights are shining just a little bit brighter right now, aren't they? You remember the beginning of the game? If he gets this first down, everybody's happy. That's cool. But here, that was critical, and it really energizes him.
All able to avoid him. Shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Let's go
Not
now.
totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Now Vic, he's going to change things up. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. touchdown. Elliott now to add the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Eagles 26, Panthers 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Down.
Here's 1st and 10.
6. Mega. Drill. 52. Smash. Red. Ready.
Now Young.
Dancing to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Despite the late lead, Vic's going to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Third and short yardage, Vic.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
77 Wolf. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
Vic will look to throw on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Vic with the incompletion on 1st down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here.
Cougar 19. 18, Pioneer.
Now they're going to throw it here with Vic. And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28.
Jordan Davis breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win.